Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss everything you need to know about cores, and I'll also put a summary in the description just so that if you want to check back and you don't want to rewatch the whole video, it'll be the summary will be there and you should be able to recall what was said about them. So first off, of course, in your resource tab you have your core manufacturer section, and this is where you farm your cores, right? So you have your attack stats, and attack and health, armor, crit chance, crit damage, and mobility. Mobility is basically dodge. And this is on my free-to-play account as a FYI. And this is partially why I haven't cleared any of these ones, because these ones are fairly niche, so you don't really farm them unless you have a unit that specifically will scale off one of these stats. Otherwise, it's just better to use health and attack on pretty much every single unit that you have. Pretty much all tanks will use health. There are some niche cases where your guard units are actually DPS units, in which case they'll use attack. For example, Morgan is one of them. And there's also some niche cases with assault units, like Ashlika is actually a tank, so she'll use health. But you basically just check the skills, determine what kind of stats they need, and then go from there. But yeah, pretty much over 90% of units will use health or attack. So you can feel safe just farming these for most of your stamina, and then later you'll when you know that you have a unit that needs these, you'll farm that. Then, now to upgrade them, you go into your backpack, and you can craft them from here. You can do a batch synthesize to for just all these 5-star, 3-star, 4-star. You don't really need to bother checking the stats on these, so you just do a batch synthesize, and then it will craft them all at the same time. And then you'll go into your actual gear, your gear modules, and then you click into them to upgrade, right? Then obviously the 6 stars, normally what I will do is I will synthesize them one at a time, just so I can check the stats. And then if it's any good, I can also take note of it, go into my gear modules and go lock it, right? So you can lock them with this lock button here. I should lock some of these as well that I haven't already. And then you leave the ones that are unlocked that you intend to feed to upgrade your other cores, right? So now we'll go through the upgrade system. So firstly, to upgrade your core, you click onto details and then core strengthening, and then you can auto add, right? This will auto add 3 and 4 stars. Unfortunately, it does not add 5-star materials, but you will actually feed your 5-star as experience. So you just have to click into here and manually assign your 5 stars here to to feed them for experience. Then you'll upgrade them up to level 15, and then when you get to level 15, let's see as an example, it will change to this screen where it will upgrade to the next tier of or rarity, right? So for the orange quality cores, they'll upgrade into a transcended orange core, this is the highest quality. And to do that, you have to feed 3 of the same rarity and star rating, okay, for the cores. So in this case, I would have to feed like this to change it to the transcended version. And then when you upgrade to the next quality, it will go back down to +6, and then you have to re-upgrade it back up to +15 again. Now, if this was a purple, then you would feed 3 purple cores, and that will upgrade it into an orange, right? Same for blue, going up to purple. So as you can imagine, going from blue to orange is very expensive because you have to re-upgrade the core twice. So I don't recommend upgrading blues generally. Purples are okay because it's just so difficult to get the orange quality of the exact cores that you want, and they're very specific cores that you will generally use. You'll pretty much only use attack core amplifier, attack core stable, and then the equivalent of HP. So HP core amplifier and then HP core stable, which is the flat HP. Okay. I also tend to keep any single stat of the our alternate stats. I got these off like the random perfect cores that you get from events and stuff, and I just hang on to them just in case, because it's usually the pure cores that you'll use to upgrade a unit. There are probably some niche cases where you might use a hybrid, but you'll probably get them eventually. And worst case scenario, you can probably just upgrade one of the purple quality ones. Like for example, like health percent and armor might be like a pretty decent hybrid to upgrade. I don't know if I have an example here. Yeah, like this one. Even though this is blue, like imagine if it was purple, then it might be worth upgrading for some specific units. But mostly, like most people would just use like the pure attack or health ones. Now, to further upgrade your cores, I have an example here. So I think this is one at least. Okay, so this okay, this is not quite the example, but if I had upgraded this to the transcended version and then I upgraded to plus 15 again, you can use this core augmentation to further upgrade it to like a higher maximum stat. Now keep in mind, it is possible to do it on 6 stars before they get transcended, but if you do that and then you transcend it, you'll lose any augmentation progress that you made. You'll just go back to like a pretty low amount. So only use this when you have a plus 15 transcended item, okay? Because these are very expensive. Like these cores are very rare, and to get them, basically you would have to hit recycle, go all the way down to your blue cores, and you'll just sell any blue cores that you don't want. Generally speaking, it will be the blue hybrid ones, so you probably just sell like these ones, and you get one of those augmentations per blue quality core, and I believe for purple and higher you get more. So it might be okay to use to sell some of the purples if you have too many of them, because I mean you only really upgrade a purple up to orange once in a while, so you probably have way too many of these, right? So you could like sell them off to make some space and then just keep enough to upgrade a couple of cores when you do need to upgrade them. But for the orange quality, you should never recycle them, because you need them to upgrade them to the transcended version, right? So those are very valuable, and therefore that's the only use you should be using those on. And that is pretty much everything you really need to know about cores. I'll probably be having some in-depth guides on specific units and what cores they'll use, so keep an eye out for that. That's one of my plans in the near future, so you get a bit of an idea of what cores to use on most of the units when I get to that. Alright, so I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.